Technical topic, building design and maintenance. This topic is divided into two sections: building construction, renovations and new construction, and building operations. Renovations and new construction will be special circumstances, and notably, sustainability in these sections would need to be integrated very early into the decision-making and design for these projects. Most SHLI participants would likely focus on building operations. Where do GHGs come from? For building design, construction, and operations, greenhouse gases are primarily emitted from the energy sources needed to run the building, like electricity and steam, etc., to address heating, ventilation, air conditioning, lighting, and plug loads, and from manufacturing the building materials and finishes, like steel, concrete, wood, carpeting, paint, etc. Buildings can impact a health system's Scope 2 emissions, like purchased energy and electricity, as well as some elements of Scope 1, on-site energy generation, and Scope 3, transportation, particularly of patients, and purchased goods. What kinds of initiatives can reduce GHGs? Other resources and notes. The building sector is relatively well developed when it comes to interventional designs. Green building rating systems such as Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, or LEED, and the Living Building Challenge have existed for decades and lay out specific criteria for achieving more environmentally friendly design and construction. LEED even has a healthcare-specific program. Many of these programs have publicly accessible information on strategies to increase sustainability without needing to officially certify. Landscape design and management is also well developed. The exact interventions best suited to your health system will depend on your location and other space constraints, as well as financial and political considerations local to your institution. Geography can change which interventions make sense for your location. For example, interventions like geothermal wells and solar panel installation require appropriate geographical latitude, direct sunlight, and physical space. Landscaping should also be tailored to the locale, as native plantings help reduce water consumption and increase biodiversity. Building construction, renovation, and new builds. Sustainability or green design criteria should be integrated into the building renovation or construction as early as possible. Early integration helps the entire design and construction team create layouts and select materials that align with sustainability goals. Building renovations and new construction can be extremely costly and involve big teams for the planning and design phases. Interventions implemented here have long-term implications for the health system, its workers, and patients. Many sustainability initiatives can save money in operating costs. Fortunately, the green building space and the green healthcare building space are fairly well developed, and there are many interventions or sub-practices that can be considered. There are also many experts who can help assist in creating a space that works best for your employees and patients, short-term and long-term. Ideally, sustainability and resilience would also be integrated into the health system's master planning, so any future renovations or new construction would include sustainability design criteria automatically. Pre-work and team members. Design criteria should focus on making the space as user-friendly as possible and as flexible as possible. The building design team should include clinicians, patients, and others who will regularly use the space. This ensures the capital investment and construction materials are used for as long as possible before another renovation becomes necessary. Some teams even build beyond current building codes and standards to ensure operability into the future. Site selection and building orientation. Depending on the goals of the design team, site selection can be optimized for public transit, solar or wind power, maximize daylight and views, etc. Engineering teams can model daylighting and energy consumption with special software, making sure the building is placed correctly. Energy efficiency. A building's energy demands are often set before anything starts running in the space. Certain design features that minimize energy consumption, daylighting and passive ventilation, require integrated teams early in the design to set features like building orientation, floor plans, utility and mechanical needs and layouts, insulation plans based on other building materials, etc. It is extremely challenging to make a poorly designed building energy efficient after it has already been built. A good architectural or engineering firm should be able to model energy demand throughout a year and run different scenarios to choose designs that work best for your needs. Climate risks and adaptation needs. Climate change is already happening, and health systems need to be prepared if they hope to stay open and functional for at-risk communities. Environmental hazards should be assessed as part of the building design, and steps should be taken to mitigate those risks. For example, if your health system is in a drought and fire-prone area, water storage and fire-safe building materials and landscaping should be incorporated into the design. Appropriate ventilation for smoke-filled air should also be considered. Actionable strategies and resources. Here in this section on Canvas, we have links that you can click on to learn more about specific sustainability strategies and to access tools, resources, and case studies illustrating their successful implementation. So here are a list of those things that are available. Design for climate resilience for your specific hazards. Install real-time metering and sensor-controlled automation. On-site public and active transportation infrastructure like bus, biking, and EV parking. Survey and identify opportunities for building material reuse or salvaging and/or procurement of reused materials from offsite. Develop and implement a construction and demolition C&D materials management plan, including diversion and recycling of C&D waste. Install a white roof. Install a green roof. Utilize passive ventilation. Maximize building insulation. Maximize energy efficient windows and daylighting. Install heat harvesting systems. Includes solar thermal heating. Install geothermal wells or tubes. Use low-emitting finishes like paints, coatings, flooring, ceilings, insulation adhesives, furniture with low or no VOCs or volatile organic compounds. Install a community garden or green space. Utilize native plantings. Obtain green building or landscaping certifications such as LEED. And under building operations or commissioning, new section here. For pre-work and team members, we have efficiently running a building is crucial for financial, social, and environmental sustainability. Poorly set up heating, ventilation, and air conditioning or HVAC systems settings are just one example. Conflicting thermostats in a large space could lead to the space being both heated and cooled at the same time, wasting money and energy. Staff members and patients can experience discomfort or even sick building syndrome if rooms are kept too cold, too hot, or don't have enough fresh airflow. Managing a building properly requires engineering and maintenance staff who perform regular monitoring of the building's mechanical and utility systems. You may have outside contractors who also assist in making sure everything is running in an integrated or effective way. There should be systems in place for staff members to report mechanical issues or oddities, and ideally there would be some automation and sensors within the system as well. Running a building efficiently is one part of building operations. Another crucial component is making sure what is inside the building is the safest and healthiest. This may mean minimizing hazardous materials and substances in use within the building or near outdoor areas where outdoor air comes into the building. Actionable strategies and resources. So once again, this is a list of materials or of specific sustainability strategies which have links to tools, resources, and case studies on our Canvas site. So here is the list. Develop a comprehensive building operation plan that meets the requirement of current building usage, addresses the heating system, cooling system, humidity control system, lighting system, safety systems, and building automation controls. Conduct regular testing and maintenance on all utility systems and capital equipment. Utilize and optimize a building automation system or BAS or energy management system EMS to control lighting, temperature, and ventilation. Implement strategies such as demand-controlled ventilation, which adjusts the amount of fresh air based on occupancy, or using economizers, which use cool outside air to cool the building instead of a chiller when conditions allow. De-install or properly maintain nitrous and other gas piping. Eliminate pesticides from landscaping. Prohibit smoking or vehicle idling in or near premises. And procure low-emitting finishes and cleaning supplies, e.g. paints, coatings, flooring, ceilings, insulation adhesives, furniture with low or no volatile organic compounds.